So we're going to go through a short routine on improving the flexibility of the big toe and the flexor hallucis longus of the foot. Right. First, MTP is the Meta Tarsal Phalangeal joint, or your big toe. It can be quite stiff in a lot of people. And Flexor Hallucis Longus is a muscle that comes down the lower leg through the ball of the foot to the big toe to flex it downwards. Okay. So if either of those is not functioning correctly, what you're going to get is an overpronation of the foot. Now this is where when you land, you roll inwards. So you roll onto the side of the ball of the foot and onto the side of the big toe. Now there are several causes of this, but one of them is either restriction in the MTP joint or the flexor hallucis longus. That's what we're going to focus on here. So you can check if this is happening when you might know it, especially if you're a runner. But this can happen with people who just, normal people who are walking a lot, not just runners. So on a bare foot, you'll see the really roughened edge along the big toe and the ball of the foot. That's a good sign. And also, if you look at your walking shoes or your training shoes, you'll see the inside edge is worn much more in comparison to the rest of the sole. So you're landing, you're rolling on the inside of the foot. Now, like I said, this can be from several reasons, but we're going to work on the fact that it might be a first MTP tightness or flexor hallucis longus. Okay, so I'm going to stand up and show you. All you need with this is a golf ball and a good pain threshold. Okay, so we'll stand up and we'll go through this. So standing up, obviously barefoot. You can do it with socks on, but try and do it with barefoot. And using the golf ball, don't do this on laminate flooring. You're better off on a carpet, or if you've got laminate flooring, put a towel down first and then put the ball on the towel. So first of all, just put the golf ball underneath the ball of the foot, so it's fairly close to the edge of the foot, the inside edge. And just put as much body weight down as you feel comfortable. Hold it there, and then move it back a little bit along the line. Hold it a few seconds, down a bit more. Now, I'd actually hold this for around 10-15 seconds each. You're going to find some hot spots or spots that are a little bit more tender than others. Now, you're not looking to get as much pain as you possibly can because you're going to probably recoil from it. So get a good amount of pressure. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most pain, you want to probably be around 7 or 8, depending on your perception of pain. Okay, roll it around, all along that sole of the foot, and get it back to underneath the ball, and you can just raise the foot, the big toe up and down, and that'll stretch it out. Put as much pressure down as you can and wiggle the big toe up and down. Okay, now you can use a tennis ball for this if the golf ball is just too much for you. Now, another way you can do this is put your foot over the other knee, put your thumbs in just below the ball of the foot, and then just massage it away as much pressure you like. Don't need to put any oil on, and just get in there and flex the toe as well. So what you can do is leave one hand or one thumb. You'll find the tendon, flexing the toe as much as you can. Find the tendon just below the ball of the foot. Put the pressure on, hold it 5-10 seconds, and then just gradually start to stretch or extend the toe. Okay, so that's going to improve the flexibility around the area and flexibility of the flexor hallucis longus.